Hey guys, welcome to our flow today. I am going to start out by apologizing for my negligence of not wearing a mask before when I was closer than 6 feet. So I'm changing. I'm gonna wear a mask when I'm 6 feet away from you guys. Today's flow is all about doing the splits. A quick disclaimer, if you cannot do splits right now, you probably still won't be able to do splits after this yoga flow. But this yoga flow will give you some good ideas of how you can get to your splits one day. If you're not interested in doing your splits, it's also just a really nice stretch for your hamstrings, your hips, and it's just gonna be a fun flow, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna start at the top of our mats in our equal standing posture, Samasthiti. From your equal standing posture, rock forward and back on your feet. Roll your shoulders back, fingertips reach towards the earth. And start to engage your Ujjayi breath and set a rhythm and a pace for your practice today. We're going to start out with Surya Namaskara A. On your inhale, sweep your arms up, palms press. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, or Child's Pose. We'll be here for 5 counts. Feel free, especially on this first one, to pedal out your feet, wake up the back of your legs. Everybody meet in your downward facing dog. On your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, prepare. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now deep inhale, sweep your arms up, palms press. Exhale, Samasthiti. Now deepen your inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. We're here for 5. On your next inhale, lengthen, tailbone to sky. Bend your knees, prepare. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your mat, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Now your deepest inhale, sweep your arms up, palms press. Exhale, Samasthiti. Deepen your inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. On this particular downward facing dog, if you'd like, you can place your right foot in the center of the mat and lift your left leg up as tall as you can while trying to keep your hips squared off. So we're not opening up, just trying to extend. Good. Place your left foot down. Inhale, right leg up tall. Replace your feet. Everybody meets in a downward facing dog. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Now your deepest inhale yet. Sweep your arms up. Open your mouth. Exhale, Samasthiti. Moving on to Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, Ardha. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right away, right foot shoots forward, left heel flat. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A. Stay here for a moment longer. Hips are squared off to the top of your mat. Fingertips are plugged into the sky. And on your next exhale, plant your hands, shoot your foot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right away, left foot shoots forward, right heel flat. Inhale, Warrior One, left side. Hips are squared off to the front. Energy through your fingertips. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana or Child's Pose for 5. Meet in a downward facing dog, and on your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, prepare. Inhale, step or jump to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Now bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Last one, deep inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot shoots forward, left heel flat. Inhale, Warrior One, stay here. Exhale, open up to Warrior Two. Inhale, right palm faces up. And exhale, Reverse Warrior for just a moment. Inhale to Warrior Two. And exhale, windmill your hands down, take Chaturanga. Inhale, Upward Facing Dog. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Right away, left foot shoots forward. Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, open up to Warrior Two. Inhale, left palm up. And exhale, Reverse Warrior. Inhale, Warrior Two. And exhale, windmill your hands down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Upward Facing Dog. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog or Child's Pose. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Meet in your downward facing dog. On your inhale, lengthen. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Lengthen to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Now bend your knees. Deep inhale, Utkatasana. We're going to stay here for just a moment. Bring your hands to heart center, drop your hips a little bit lower, and you're going to take your left elbow and hook it on the outside of your right knee. Palms are pressing. From this position, you're going to look down at your right big toe, lift your left heel, and in one movement, you're going to shoot the left leg back into a twisted right angle posture. So we're here for just a few moments. If you need to modify, take your your left knee down to the mat. From here, work on opening up the hips, drop your left hip towards the mat. Good, now bring your gaze to the right big toe, and on an inhale, step the left foot forward, and hands come to heart center. On your next exhale, hook your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Palms are pressing. Gaze down at your left big toe. Lift your right heel. And in one movement, you're going to shoot the right foot back into that twisted right angle posture. Modify by taking your knee down to the mat. But wherever you are, you're working on exhaling the right hip down and forward a little bit more. Good, gaze down at the left big toe. Inhale the right foot to the top of your mat. Hands come to heart center. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet hip width apart. And we'll be here for 5 counts. Each time you exhale, allow the back of your neck to release and your elbows to travel closer to your big toes. Place your hands on the mat and gently walk your feet back and into a downward facing dog position. Pedal out your feet. Good, now inhale, float your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, sweep your right foot forward between your hands and gently come down to your left knee. We're going to work on quite a few postures where we are in a lunge position. So if this is a little bit painful on your left knee or on the back knee, go ahead and fold your mat or just grab a towel and fold it up. So from here, you can keep your fingertips down on the mat. To intensify it, you're going to bring your hands to your knee, your hips, or the most intense is extending your fingertips up. We're here for 3, 2, and you're going to take your left hand to the back of your thigh, right arm reaches up, and you're progressively going to reach the right arm in a nice arching shape. For 3, try to get your left hip forward and down, find a drishti. 2, good, inhale the left arm back up, and you're going to take the right hand to your hip, or if you want to go deeper, you're going to try and twist and take the right hand to the left thigh or the left hamstring. Left arm reaches up. 3, fingertips on the mat and extend your right leg nice and long. Toes are pointed up. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, fold into a nice hamstring stretch. Good. From here, you're going to re-bend the right leg. And we're going to do a pretty dynamic movement here. So curl your left toes under. You're going to inhale, spring off of the back leg and into standing split. So inhale, up. The left leg is extended back, foot is flexed. And you might just stay here. Your knee can be soft to modify. But you do want your hip, your knee, and your ankle all lined up wherever you are, even if there's a soft bend in the knee. From here, you might look at your knee. To go deeper, you might walk your hands closer to your foot, and as you do so, extend your left leg up. The most intense version is to reach behind your right calf and really pull yourself together as you extend the left leg up. We're here for 3. This will definitely look different for everyone. 2. And 1. Plant your hands. And we're going to switch legs by jumping. It doesn't have to be a big jump, and switching which foot is in the air. So soften your right knee, take a little hop, and now your left leg should be down, right leg is extended back. Standing split on the left side. So this might be where you stay, and that's just fine. Otherwise, look at your left knee. Maybe walk your hands towards your left foot as you extend the right leg up. Or the most intense version would be to wrap your left arm behind your left calf and really pull yourself together for 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring your right foot down, and we're going to move into that modified lunge position. So again, fingertips can stay down on either side of your foot. You can bring hands to knee, hips, or the most intense is reaching fingertips up to the sky. We're here for 3. Keep breathing, especially your exhales. The right hip should move forward and down towards your mat. 2. And 1. Wherever you are, take your right hand to the back of your right leg. Left arm reaches up for 3. If you need breaks, please take them. This can be really intense on your hips. Good. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, left hand to your hip. Modification, or to go deeper, the left arm reaches around to the back of the right leg. So a little bit of a twist. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Plant your hands. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, sweep your left leg all the way up and back into your 3-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, replace your feet. Bring your knees to the mat and take a child's pose. Take 3 big exhales out of your mouth. Allow your breath to slow down. Good. Now gently walk your hands up into a kneeling position. We're going to revisit some of those postures that we've done, but move through them a little bit more systematically. These are the postures that if you really want your splits You should do this every single day, and if you do, you will see improvement. If you don't do it every day, you won't see improvement, and it will be really hard to get your splits. So this is something that requires a lot of dedication and consistency to be able to achieve. So up on your knees, you're going to take the right foot forward, and again, you can have your hands in a lot of different positions. I'm going to have mine on my knees. You can keep yours down on the mat, and exhale the left hip forward and down towards the mat. So we'll start out a little bit more modified. The most important part though is that your left hip is reaching forward and down towards the mat. Good, now plant your fingertips on the mat. Extend your right leg nice and straight. Your foot is flexed, so toes to the sky. Lengthen through your spine on your inhale, and exhale, rib cage towards your thigh. We're here for just a few moments. So ideally you would alternate between the modified lunge and the hamstring stretch 3 to 5 times, holding each position for 3 to 5 breaths. We're not going to do it that many times in this yoga flow, but if you really want your splits, that's what I suggest. Now this time we're going to bend the right knee, and we're going to intensify the stretch a little bit more. You get to decide how you're going to intensify it. So you can intensify it by reaching the arms up again, or the way that I'm going to intensify it for myself this time is by planting my hands on the inside of my right foot and taking either the elbows soft or elbows down to the ground to deepen the stretch. We're here for just a few moments. Good, come back up to your hands. Bring your hands on either side of your foot. Extend the right leg. Now you can do the same forward fold again. If you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, you can slide your glutes back towards your heel and actually fold forward all the way over the right leg. So this is a little bit more intense. Choose a position for you. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Bend the right leg again, moving back into the lunge. So like I said, if you really want your splits, alternate between the lunge and the hamstring stretch more times than we just did. But we're actually going to move into a supported split. If you need extra help, I would actually grab some like big books or something square and solid that you can put underneath your hands. Otherwise, the right leg is extended straight, the left knee is down on the mat, and you're just going to extend or slide the right foot forward until your hamstrings let you know when it's time to stop. I promise they'll let you know. You might even slide the left knee back and the right heel forward until you kind of reach that moment where you can't go any deeper and you're supporting yourself on your hands. Try to keep your chest tall. And with your right foot, you actually want to try and keep it flexed. I know if you're a dancer of any sort, you're just going to want to point the front toe, resist, flex your toes up to the sky. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Press your hands into your mat. Slide your right knee all the way back to meet the left and come up to that high kneeling position again. We're going to move to the other side. Like I said, if you need extra cushion underneath your knee, put some extra cushion there by folding your mat, or you can just grab a hand towel and put it underneath your knee. Left foot moves forward now, and you're going to, on an exhale, allow the right hips to move forward and down. I'm going to mirror what I did as far as arm positions on the other side. So my hands are on my knee. Wherever you are, bring your fingertips to the mat and extend your left leg nice and long. So your toes are pointing up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, ribcage towards your thigh into a hamstring stretch. You don't actually have to fold very much to feel this, so if you're not able to fold very much, that's okay. Good. Rebend your left knee. And I'm going to place both of my hands on the inside of my left foot. And from here, I'm going to move deeper by softening the elbows. Or if you're able to, you can drop down to the elbows nice and gentle. We're here for just a few moments. Make sure you focus on your exhale. So on your exhale, the hip moves forward and down. Try to stop fighting against the posture and just let it happen. Good. Bring your hands back up and on either side of your foot. Extend your left leg. This time I'm going to go a little bit deeper, but you choose what you do this time. So I'm going to slide my glutes back towards my heel. Inhale to lengthen, and then I'm going to exhale, fold over my left leg. Hamstring stretch. Here for just a few moments. So like I said, I would suggest holding these postures longer than I am now and alternating between them more times than we did here. Now, bring the bend back into your left leg, and we're going to move into a supported split. So the left leg is extended, and from here, slide your left foot out and maybe your left knee back until your hamstrings are like, hey, I feel that. They'll let you know. We'll be here for about 5 counts. I want you to avoid squeezing your muscles because it really hurts, and I want you to make sure you're safely supported, and just exhale and allow the stretch to happen. Don't fight against it. We're going to move out of this as gracefully as possible. So push into your hands, slide your foot back to meet the other knee. Take your knees wide and move into a quick child's pose just to give your hips and hamstrings a little bit of a break. Good. Gently walk your hands back up. We're going to move into an optional arm balance. If you don't want to try it, I understand, but I do want you to do the drill working up to it because it kind of does have to do with splits, so it's kind of fun. I'm going to face the other direction so that you can see the leg that I'm using. We're gonna start with the right leg. So from a downward facing dog position, you're going to inhale the right leg all the way up as tall as you can. And exhale, bend your right knee and touch your right knee to your right elbow. If you can't touch, just reach in that direction. Inhale, extend again. And exhale, elbow towards your knee. If you can, try to actually have pressure against your elbow and knee and lean forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now, to do the arm balance, you're going to modify it a little bit. So you're going to slide your right hand back about a hand's length. And as you inhale the right leg up, you're going to exhale, bend your knee, place the inside of your knee on your elbow. Continue to lean forward, bend your elbows, and then maybe the left leg can come up. So if you want to try it, you can. If you don't want to try it, do the drill a few more times. And if you want to add a little twist to it to make it more like the splits, you're actually going to try and keep the right leg extended straight, which sounds kind of crazy, but we're going to try it if you want. So downward facing dog, slide your right hand back about a hand's length, left leg up, and exhale. Try to keep your leg straight. Bring your knee to your elbow, and then try to get the back leg up. Good, and meet in a downward facing dog. And we're going to repeat that on the other side. I'm going to face the other direction just so it's a little easier to see. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left elbow towards your left knee. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow towards your left knee. If you can, try to actually have pressure between your knee and your elbow. One more, inhale, extend. If you want to try the arm balance this time, slide your left hand back a hand's length. Exhale, bend your knee, bring the inside of your knee to the outside of your elbow. Continue to bend and lean, and maybe find the balance. If you want to try it with a straight leg, to try it kind of like the splits. I don't know if it'll work on this side. We'll see. That side was a little rough. Let's go into our downward facing dog and take a child's pose. Take 3 big exhales out of your mouth. Allow your breath and your body to slow down. That was just some optional fun after doing some splits. Now gently walk your hands up into a kneeling position. Curl your toes under. Shoot your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. And make your way into a seated position. So we already worked on the splits, and now we're going to work on some straddles. Some people call them middle splits. I call them straddles. So you're going to bring your legs out, and don't worry about opening your legs super wide. It can be a 90-degree angle and work just fine. I'm gonna make sure my heels are on my mat just so it's a little more comfortable. Now bring your arms out into a T. Right palm faces up, and then you're going to exhale, right elbow to right knee. Left arm up to the sky. You should feel a nice side body stretch. And if you're not feeling a stretch quite yet, you can actually slide your right elbow down to the ground in front of your knee and keep reaching your left arm. Maybe you'll find the outside of your left foot. Or maybe not. We're here for just a few moments. Keep focusing on your breath, especially your exhales. Good. Let's inhale up, arms in a T, left palm faces up, and exhale, left elbow to left knee, right arm reaches up. Once again, if you feel okay here, you want to go deeper, slide your elbow to the ground in front of your knee and see if you can reach the right hand. Maybe it can find the outside of your left foot. Just make sure you're not crossing your arm in front of your face. Make sure you can always look underneath your arm and look at the sky. If not, that means you're twisting a little bit too much. So keep it a side body stretch. Good. Let's inhale up, arms in a T. Now you're going to take your left leg and kind of curl it in towards your body. And if you were able to actually reach your foot comfortably, there's a really fun posture that we can try. If you weren't, there's still a modification that is really great. So you're going to plant your right foot on the mat. You can grab your ankle or you can interlace your fingers underneath your foot. Inhale, extend your leg out kind of to a diagonal. And you might already be feeling this. However, if you're able to reach and grab your foot, you're going to take your foot back down. Your left hand is going to reach for the outside of your right foot. And then right hand is down on the mat for support. Extend the leg up. Now from here, it might get a little bit funky, so you might follow along, you might not. You're going to look through that window that your arm and your leg have created, and then with your right arm, you're going to try and take your right arm through and maybe also scoot your right shoulder through. This posture is called compass. It's not for everyone. We're here for just a few moments. Or you can be in a modification, which is also a great place to be. Good. Start to unwind or gently release the posture. Extend your left leg out and kind of curl your right leg in towards your body. Plant your left foot and you're going to grab your ankle or your foot and inhale, extend your leg out to a diagonal. A little bit deeper, you're going to take the right hand to the outside of your left foot. Left hand plants on the mat for stability and extend the leg up. If you're feeling good here, look through the window. And if you want to, you can try to take the left arm through the window and then maybe try to even scoot your left shoulder through the window into compass. So wherever you are is just fine. We're here for 3, 2, and gently release. Cross your ankles, plant your hands at the top of your mat, and let's take Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, make your way back to that seated position. Plant your feet on the mat, and we're going to roll onto our backs, or we're going to do our last couple of postures. For these last couple of postures, you might need a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, grab a dish towel or a small rope or anything that is just long enough to be able to lasso your foot with it and hold on. So it's optional, but it's a good prop if you need it. So on your back, you're going to plant your left foot down and extend your right leg up, heel towards the sky. Now this is where you might need that dish towel or your yoga strap. You're going to kind of lasso your foot and hold onto both ends of your towel or your rope or whatever you have. If you're able to reach your foot, you're going to take peace fingers and wrap them around your big toe. So try to keep your leg extended. Use props if you need them. And if you're able to, extend the left leg down and bring your left hand to your left hip. We're here for 3. Each time you exhale, try to bring the right leg over your head. 2. And last breath. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your shoulders off of your mat. Forehead comes towards your shin. Left hand slides down your leg, and you're trying to touch your nose to your shin for 3. Exert yourself. 2. A little higher, a little closer. And keep your leg in this position. Just take your shoulders back to the mat. Now from here, you're going to allow the right leg to fall gently to the side. Keep your left hand on your left hip so that your hip stays down on the mat. So if you look to the right, you should be looking at your big toe. That's basic alignment for this posture. Good. Inhale, extend your right leg back up to the sky. And exhale, gently release. Plant both feet on the mat. And we're ready to switch sides. So left leg extends up to the sky. If you need a prop, you can lasso your foot with your dish towel or rope. Otherwise, peace fingers wrap around the big toes of your left foot. And we're here. If this is already a lot of sensation, keep the right leg bent. Otherwise, extend the right leg down towards the mat with your right hand on your hip. Just keep it down. Good. Now, on your next inhale, lift your shoulders off your mat, nose towards your shin, ready to go. Right hand slides down towards your knee for 3. Try to close the gap. Exert yourself. 2. A little closer. And keep the leg in this position. Bring your shoulders back to the mat. And on your exhale, bring your left leg down to the side. Right hand is still on your hip to make sure it stays put. We're here for 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, extend your leg back up. And exhale, release your foot. Bring the soles of your feet together and either grab your ankles if you can reach them, or if you can, you're going to lift your shoulders up and interlace your fingers around both of your feet, and then gently rock from side to side. This is just a fun spin on Happy Baby, right? Stretching out the hips again. Good. Now bring your knees towards your chest. Gently rock up and down your spine. Eventually you're going to rock so intensely that you land in a high plank, and we'll move through our very last vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, make your way back to your seated position. And from your seated position, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. And just think of if your body needs anything else. Does your body need an inversion like a headstand or shoulder stand? Do you need a bridge posture or a full wheel? Do you need to sit and breathe for a little while? Or do you need Shavasana? So if you want to take any additional postures, go ahead and take them now. You can even pause the video. However, once you're ready, we are all going to meet in our final resting posture, Shavasana. Lying on your back, extend the legs down below you, feet are flopped out. Arms by your side, palms face up. As you move into Shavasana, allow the tension in your body to release out of your toes, out of your fingers. Relax the muscles in your face. Slow down your breathing and just allow yourself to find stillness. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. You may even pause this video. Once you're ready, bring a deep inhale in through your nose. Open your mouth, release your breath. Deeper inhale this time, feel your chest and belly rise. Open your mouth, exhale like a sigh. Start to wake up your body by gently wiggling your toes and your fingers. Roll your wrists and your ankles. On an inhale, extend both arms all the way up above you. Take a full body stretch. And exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe take a couple of gentle rocks from side to side. Option to keep your eyes closed as you make your way back into a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat. Once you're seated, take a couple of really slow head circles, starting in one direction, pausing wherever there's tension and exhaling into the tight areas. Switch directions. Good. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to end our practice today by breathing together. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deepen your breath. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your deepest inhale today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Audible exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Excellent work today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna come close, so I gotta put my mask on so I don't infect anyone. Safety first, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that flow. Oh no! Faulty mask. I hope you enjoyed that flow, and I will see you guys next time.